common thing we often hear is my dog is a picky eater. Like humans, some dogs live for their food, whilst others are more take it or leave it. If your dog has recently gone off their food, then it might be down to a number of reasons. Recent vaccinations or a change in environment can cause loss of appetite, and that should pass with time. However, it may also be that the loss of appetite could be down to illness, and a trip to the vet may be in order. You may also need to ask yourself whether your dog is picky or just not hungry. Ask yourself, do they look healthy? Are they maintaining weight? Are they alert? And do they have a lovely shiny coat? If they do, then don't worry. They're clearly getting enough nutrition, and it's not that they're picky, they just aren't hungry. If you are worried about your dog's pickiness, then the first thing to look at is treats. How many treats do you give them? Do you give them lots of table scraps? If you do overdo treats or feed table scraps, you may be filling them up with treats, or they're just holding out for more exciting food from your plate. Treats are great, but as with all good things, enjoy them in moderation. The other important thing to think about is, does my dog like the taste of the food I'm giving them? Dogs have far fewer taste buds than humans, with around 1,700 compared to 9,000 for humans. However, dogs do still have a highly developed sense of taste and can tell what they like and dislike from a very small sample. With regard to taste, cats and dogs are very different. Cats have a strong preference for fresh, clean meat and fish, and in the wild they'll normally only feed from their prey immediately after the kill. However, with dogs, they'll often bury bones and return to them later. They'll eat the most unmentionable things that they find lying around. Dogs can tolerate and may even prefer the strong flavours produced from the decay of meat. Dogs really aren't that keen on bland foods, and it is possible that their pickiness is in part caused by the blandness of some dry foods. Foods made from poorly processed meat meals and fats, or with significant levels of cereal, may just be too bland for your dog's taste. Also, everyone knows that the sense of smell is extremely important to a dog. They have a huge number of smell receptors compared to their body size, and smell therefore plays a major part in determining whether or not the food is attractive enough to eat. If you do have a picky eater, try foods with stronger tastes and aromas. Like humans, dogs are omnivores and so have developed preferences for a wide range of foods. Dogs can detect the standard bitter, sour, salty and sweet flavours. However, dogs are also able to detect compounds that elicit a fifth or umami taste. This fifth flavour has been described in humans as a kind of satisfying savoury taste provided by foods such as cheese or marmite. It's also very common in Asian foods and particularly strong in fish. For centuries, Asian chefs have added dried fish powder, fish sauce and fish heads to stocks and soups to enhance the umami flavour. And a common ingredient in the Roman and Greek culture was a fermented fish sauce called garum. It's the fermentation of fish that enhances the glutamic acid that is responsible for delivering the umami taste in these sauces. The same umami flavours are created in the cooking process used to produce pet food. So, if you're worried about your dog being picky, first make sure that you aren't over-treating them and try other foods, and try ones with stronger tastes and smells.